Good morning,
Teacher. Did you eat your lunch today?
Yes.
Good. Okay, well, I hope everyone is having a great day, no? Are you ready for another lesson?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. But before that, let me just check your attendance first. Is there anyone absent today?
No.
Not here. No one? Okay, that's very good. Now, let us have a quick review. Is it okay?
Yes.
I forgot. Let us all stand for an opening prayer. Mr. Jay, will you please lead the prayer? You may read the scriptures on the screen.
Classmates, are you ready to pray?
Yes, we are.
Lord of life and wisdom,
Grant us bright intellect, sound judgment, and retentive memory. Help us to study patiently, orderly, and diligently, to develop our gifts and make good use of them according to your will, as we commit ourselves to the tested fortitude of Rodeo and Patria.
Amen. Thank you so much, Mr. Kigley. So now, you may all sit down. Thank you so much. So now, let us recall our previous topic, no? Quiet, please. Listen up. Thank you. Let us recall our previous topic. If anyone can remember, what did we discuss last meeting? Miss Rika? Types of nouns. Types of nouns, that's correct. No? I want one of you guys to give me an example of type of nouns. Anyone? Concrete noun. Please stand up. Concrete noun. Thank you. That's correct. Concrete noun. That's one example of type of nouns. Any answer? Any other answers? Mr. Bernardo?
proper nouns po.
Yes, that's good. Very good. That's correct. Proper noun. Anyone? Miss Marakit? Yes, that's correct also. Very good. Another? Miss Penagrandes?
Abstract noun.
Very good. And the last one. Who wants to answer? Miss Luisa? Perfect. That's very good, no? I'm so proud that you remembered our last topic. And now, as you can see, I am writing something on the board. We were going to now. These are the 5 sentences that you will answer later on. So, as I have explained, you are going to be underlining the unfamiliar word, and then after that, you're going to choose the corresponding meaning based on the choices that I have provided. So, is it clear?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, now who wants to answer number 1? Miss Baisa? And who wants to answer number 2? Mr. Bernardo? Number 3? Miss Penetrante? Now, please sit. How about number 4? Miss Morales? How about the last number? Mr. Tigray? Right, thank you so much. So, for number 1, what was the unfamiliar word underlined there?
Ambiguous.
Again?
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous. So, letter A is unclear, letter B is clear, letter C is happy, letter D is slow. Based on the sentence context, what do you think is the most applicable meaning for the unfamiliar word that is underlined? Do you think this is correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Letter A is the answer for number 1. And then number 2. The unfamiliar word there is 3, how did you come up with this answer?
The underlined word.
Quiet please. Can you please repeat it louder?
The underlined word, which is the unfamiliar word, is connected. Based on the sentence given, the man gave the hungry people food, so that's why I conclude that the man is kind.
Okay, that's very good, no? And then number 4, then the answer for number 3 is letter A. That's correct. So number 4, who answered number 4? Miss Maranit, can you please explain your answer? How did you come up? How did you know that the meaning of reluctant is unwilling or hesitant?
I just based it on
Instincts. Okay, that's good. Say, how was the last number? Who answered the last number? I believe it's Mr. Glay. Can you please explain your answer?
My answer is perfect because just like it says, I don't know the meaning of the word. Just it's my instinct that it's a perfect.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you for participating in our first activity. So, let me explain how is this activity connected to our next topic. So, as you can see, there are a lot of you guys are answering the same. Let's see if your answer is correct. It is good. Very good, guys. Now, next number. Alright. This word means to walk with short steps. To walk with short steps. This word means to walk with short steps. What would be the answer? Ready? Yeah. Papers up. 1, 2, 3. Papers up. Waddle. Okay. Same again. Let's see. Let's see if your answer is correct.
Context clues by having the students define unfamiliar words based on the context of the sentence. Write an essay using the 5 types of context clues.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, context clues. Can someone read it? Miss Bernadette.
Context clues are hints or clues that are found within the sentence that help us identify the meaning of a word.
Okay. When we say context clues, from the word itself, it is clues or hints that are found within a sentence or a paragraph. So, context clues assist us in figuring out or identifying the meaning of a certain word, rather, or an unfamiliar word. So, based on the context of the sentence or the word, we can identify the meaning of that word. So, there are 5 types of context clues. These are definition or explanation clue, synonym or statement clue, antonym or contrast clue, example clue, and the last one is inference or general sense clue. So the first clue is definition or explanation clue. Who wants to read? Miss Bernadette again.
Definition or explanation clue. The meaning of the word is directly explained within the sentence. Example, biology is the study of living organisms.
Thank you so much, Miss Bernadette. So, definition or explanation clue. This is the type of clue that the meaning is directly explained within the sentence, or the meaning of the word is in the sentence. Do you get it?
Yes.
Like for this example, biology is the study of living organism. What do you think is the unfamiliar word? It is biology. And then the clue that was used here is definition explanation clue, because the meaning of biology is
Study of living organisms.
That's right. The meaning of biology is directly explained within the sentence. Do you get it?
Yes.
Right. synonym or restatement clue. Who knows what synonym means? Mr. Bernardo,
Words po that have the
please stand
same.
up.
Synonyms po are words that have the same meaning to another.
Okay, that's correct. Thank you so much. So, synonym or restatement clue. This type of clue, as stated in the definition on the screen, it uses similar words. Please quiet. It uses similar words or phrases to explain the meaning of a word. Like, for example, I'm elated or extremely happy when I won the singing competition. So the word that the unfamiliar word here is elated. Again, elated. So what do you think is the synonym of elated in the example given on the screen? Extremely happy. Extremely happy. Very good. The synonym of elated is extremely happy. So the clue that was used here is synonym or restatement clue because it uses, the example uses similar words or phrases. Do you get it?
Yes.
Are you catching up?
Yes.
Okay. Next. Antonym or contrast clue. Someone please read. Miss Cora.
It uses different meanings to explain the definition of the word. Example, Lara is very timid or is scared. However, her sister is very good.
Okay. Who wants to explain the antonym or contrast clue? Who wants to try? Miss Eliza.
Antonym is a word that has opposite meaning.
Again, please louder.
Antonym is a word that has an opposite meaning of that particular word.
Okay, that's correct. Thank you so much, Miss Elizan. So, as Miss Elizan said, antonym is a word, antonym uses different meaning. So, for this example, Lara is very timid or easily discouraged.
It uses examples to explain the meaning of the word in a sentence. Examples mention bodies such as sun, moon, and stars can be seen in the night sky.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Corot. So, example clue, as stated again on the screen, it uses examples to explain or identify the meaning of the unfamiliar word. Like for this example, celestial bodies such as sun, moon, and stars can be seen in the night sky. What do you think is the example there?
Sun, moon, and stars.
Again?
Sun, moon, and stars.
Okay, that's correct. The examples are sun, moon, and stars. So this sentence uses examples to explain the meaning of the unfamiliar word or the celestial bodies. That's correct. Then the last one, inference or general sense clue.